VTUK.
No, we're still muted. So hang on, let's just... So we are going to do the we're going to do this episode of VTUK in the form of mime. No? Okay. So, what are you vaping at? Oh, that's good. Hey! The test is... Right. Okay. Alright, fine. Hello and welcome to episode 314 of the Vaguely Vape Talk UK. Thanks for the subscription, Matt. That's... Cheers. Yes. They can only hear me. Oh, for fuck's sake. Are you winding me up now? Oh, shit. It's going to be me all night. Why can you only hear me? The YouTube chat. What about the Twitch people? Can the Twitch people hear both of you? That'll be a no. Why is it? You can't hear yourself. Oh, shit. Right. Why is the audio go... Oh, this was not a good idea, was it? This was... Wait, what? Window capture. No, I've only got two audios. Desktop and mic. And I'm sharing the desk... Wait, what? What? Oh, fuck's sake. He is working on it. No, I'm not. Basically, I'm staring at the computer going, what the fuck? What the fuck? Why is it not working? Oh, God. Jesus. Hang on. Buttons.
Keep talking for a moment, so when it does finally kick in, I'll hear it on YouTube, so we'll know it's worked.
Okay.
It's working.
I fixed it now.
It's working.
Oh.
There you go. That's my fault.
Right, do your intro 15th time.
Yeah. Shall I go and run the credits again and everything?
Well, I won't do that. You have burned 7 minutes.
Yeah, it's fine. Well, we've got no content, so we might as well do fucking something. Just go through. Just keep doing the credits. Right. Hang on. There we go. We'll just. There we go.
What? What are you doing?
I just realised what I did as well. I know I've got
VTUK.
unmuted. Oh, okay. I'm going to have to do this like properly.
Yeah.
Without fucking off. Yeah, okay. Hold on. Good evening and welcome to episode fuck knows what. I'm losing the plot. Welcome to Vape Talk UK. It's episode 314. Mark's not here because he's screwed his back. So
yeah, he was dogging at the weekend and had to pull a funny manoeuvre in a Fiesta, and it didn't quite come off.
Into a nugget.
From what I've heard, it wasn't him that pulled it off.
Yeah,
pulled what off?
Exactly.
No.
So Mark's basically slipped a disc or something.
And to be fair, Chandler is recording from a household that currently has a red cross on the door.
Mm-hmm.
And he is probably down with the vid as we speak. So yeah, it's all going smoothly.
We do have
down with the vid.
The COVID.
Oh right, okay. I just wondered with it being called like Old Bastards Show, why you're coming out with the kids slang. I don't understand what a vid is.
Okay.
Porno vid. I remember that.
Vid VHS.
Yeah, exactly. But vid VHS. It's an old man thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's just that your generation probably haven't got that far back to being retro yet. So
well, yeah, I mean, being as youthful as I am,
yeah.
It's clear that I don't understand what you are talking of.
No,
that's all right. Nobody ever does. That's fine. That's why we normally have. That's why we've got you here as the translator for the normal human beings.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, I know. Take what you can get. You've got to do what you can. But yes. Speaking of which, thank you very much, Paul, for coming on the show tonight.
Very welcome.
Yeah, it literally would have been just me and Dave spouting all sorts of shite.
Yeah, and it probably would take 20 minutes to realise people in chat say, we can't hear you.
Yeah, I love it. We're supposed to start at 8:30 and it's now 8:45 before we've even got the audio fixed.
You haven't fixed it. Steampunk says he can only hear me. Matt says he can only hear Dave. Yeah, you fucked it up.
Yeah, that.
Now they're fucking with me. I know.
Yeah, that is physically impossible.
No, it is possible. To be fair, I can screw things up.
And to be fair, Pugs, if you could only hear Paul, you probably would have already left. So we know that's not true.
Oh, that's a little bit. I've been sat here nice and polite, and pleasant and lovely.
Yeah. Bit harsh. Oh.
That's all right. I'm sorry. I love you, really.
Yeah.
Come on, content. What you got?
Content. Well, in that case, we're gonna let you kind of content us if that's all right. So, Paul, how's your week been?
Oh God!
What you vaping on?
I've had a beautiful week. I had a non-eventful weekend. I stayed in with the family, certainly Saturday evening through Sunday.
Okay.
A nice quiet Saturday night.
General peace and love throughout my house.
Perfect.
Excellent.
Didn't even drink any beer. Just had a nice chill out.
You didn't drink beer? How's that work?
I don't drink.
Okay.
Teetotaler.
It's all for show. It's pretend. I had apple juice in my glass and shit like that.
Right.
Very mellow kind of a dude, really. Didn't get up to much.
Okay.
And obviously, Sunday morning up, went to church.
Yeah.
We won't go into that.
Right.
We don't do church. Not in a traditional sense, at least. We pray, but not to God.
Yeah.
I better tell you what I'm vaping until let's move it right.
Moving swiftly on.
Move it right the fuck on. Right, so white rabbit inside of an Imperia on a little MX class that I've dug out of the old cup and thought I'd have a little play with.
Nice.
Wow.
Very nice.
I got the new K-Fun X last week.
Ooh,
K-Fun X.
Yeah,
that is new.
Yeah, it's a cross between the Light Plus and the Prime.
Okay.
Pretty good. Pretty happy with that so far. Defiant Designs DS. That's got a Jenner on that one.
Nice.
And that's got some sweet Nirvana in it again from Serendipity, which if you haven't tried, just go try it. Don't piss around, just buy it.
What's the flavor profile?
It's like the most perfect lemon sherbet, sweetie kind of a vape you've ever had in your life.
Ooh.
Okay.
That's what it says.
Sweetie lemon sherbet. Okay.
As in told lemon pips, Chandler. I remember them, won't that?
Or like sherbet dib dabs.
Yeah, a bit like no.
Because you could get lemon sherbet dib dabs. You know, wet lemon lollipop that you dipped in.
No, we don't want a dip dab, mate. A sherbet lemon. You know what a sherbet fucking lemon is, I'm sure.
Okay.
Sherbet lemon, sherbet boiled sweet.
Oh, the sweets, not
sherbet
the...
inside it.
Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm with you. Yeah.
Sweet.
Okay.
And Billy Club BMM with the Strybog on that, and
nice.
That's got some sort of mango in it.
Okay.
Cool. That's a very nice squonker.
It's not a bad squanker. I've had worse squanks.
Okay. How big's the bottle? Because that bottle looks huge.
I think it's a 12 mil. It holds plenty enough.
Yeah.
It'll get you a day nice and simple and easy.
Lovely. I like that one.
That's it. Nice. That's well, I might have a pod on here as well, but you don't need to hear about that.
You got to hang on, pod.
Right, fuck you then. You really do want me to stretch this out, don't you? Right.
We want to be a full rounded vape show. So if you got a pod, let's promote the pod.
Little Soaring Ace.
Oh, okay.
All right, it's actually quite good. I've got some Dripper Labs juice in there. It's a semi-restricted MTL vape, but the flavour is really, really good.
Okay.
And not to insult anybody's love of Caliburns, it's 10 times better than those.
Right. Okay.
Yeah, I can see that.
And that's me done.
Cool.
Dave.
I'll go next then, shall I? Right, okay.
Yeah. What's that? What's the vaping on?
What's that about? How's the week been? Well, should we just cover it as we weren't on for the last 2 weeks?
Yeah.
In the UK, for those watching that aren't in the UK, which is probably a very limited number, it was a little bit warm.
Yeah.
Over the last couple of weeks, particularly last Tuesday. So everybody was melting. That's why we didn't come on the show. And But yeah, I'm actually, that's a question I'm going to ask in a minute.
I was going to say it was warm. It was warm for the UK, but having just said that, it was actually warmer than like Italy and Greece and places like that.
It was warm. Like I said, it was interesting. It was an interesting time. Yeah. Anyway, what I am vaping on the lovely, beautiful Spire Box Toddler Edition.
Excellent.
When mine's a BMM, is yours a B and M?
This is, yeah, pretty much, yeah. This is that. I actually may call that from now on. It's the B and M.
B and M. Yeah, I like that.
B and M. And inside that, I have got a Cubics, and in that I have got MoMA, because that came back into the country. And I am a happy bunny again. I may have bought a lot of it, sort of that. So I have got that, and it's going down a treat. I also have got my Flexus block.
Ooh.
Still loving that. And inside that, I've got Purple Panther, which is an Ixal, and it's basically multiple grape flavors. So it's a grape flavor vape. But I went on another one of my stints of buying loads of juices to try and find flavors that are new and interesting. And that one's not bad. I've nearly gone through the whole bottle, so that's not too bad at all. So I have got that.
A result.
Yeah, not bad at all. And I have got the Cthulhu AIO, and that has got not Cubics inside, but it's got the Nautilus inside, because that's still from when I went away for a few days. So I stuck the Nautilus coil in there because it's easier than faffing around with a rebuildable.
Is that the Cubics box? The Nautilus Cubics.
Yeah, that's the box. That's the thing that comes with the box as standard that puts Nautilus coils into it.
Yeah.
And inside that, I've got the last of my Cactus Lighty Punch, which I'm going to have to ration soon because it's not bad anymore. So I got that. And lastly, seeing as we've got in the pod systems, I have still got the mini can, which looks like a less classier version of what Paul's got, and it's very similar. It's a restricted mouth to lung, or a loose restricted mouth to lung. Mark will love that. He loves those terms, doesn't he? So we do that.
The restricted mouth to lung.
Yeah, and inside that I have got the mango and the melon and mint Nick salt juice that I've been vaping on for a while. So yeah, so that's what I've also. I'll put this one up because I've also got this. So it's the Odin Mini. I visited my family and a family member who vapes, but they bought a mod and it came with a tank. They don't use the tanks. They so this is a Zeus. No, this is a Gig Vape Z, which I think is like a Zeus tank, something like that. Takes stock coils.
Rebranded it to the Z, yeah.
Yeah, and it's a coming out at 0.2 ohms, and inside that I have got the from the Neon range.
Ooh.
I have got the Jamaican ginger cake.
Okay, you have to think about
the
that.
Ginge. The Ginge. And I am liking it very, very much. When I put it into a proper tank to test it, I'm sure I'm going to really love it, but I love it even in this thing. So yeah, that's a very nice. For me, it's a very, very sweet. It's very sweet. It couldn't be an all-day vape for me, but it's a really nice one to take every few hours. Just take a toke on it, and it's just like, that's nice.
Okay,
it's really nice. But yes, so that's what I'm vaping. So Chandler,
hello.
How's your week? What are you vaping on? And I'm going to ask a silly question, and Paul, have a thought of this because the question can go to you as well. What is the strangest thing you've done to keep cool during the hot weather?
Don't want to ask me that.
And I'll tell you. And has to be something you actually did, but like that.
Something I actually did.
Yeah, but because I will tell you mine now, because I may have posted it someplace. I don't think I posted it in the VTUK group. Because of I live in a flat in the centre of town, and opposite my flat is a building that has mirrored glass on it. So I get a lot of heat into the flat. So just before the real hot temperature, I put tin foil on my balcony doors, over my balcony doors.
Over the windows.
Over the balcony doors, which are all glass. And I felt stupid doing it. But I will say it, I'm pretty sure it may have saved my life, because I think without that, I would have been like a dog in a hot car and I would have just died. So yeah, so that's the strangest thing I did to keep cool.
Okay.
Aside from just spending 2 days in my underwear, but that's normal.
Yeah.
And yes, that was it. So yeah, so Chandler, go ahead. Go for it, mate.
Yeah, my week's been weird. I've started a new job. I can't remember whether I mentioned it on here. I don't think I have, because I only started.
You're a boss man now. You have to sit in the smoking shelter.
Yes, there you go. Yeah, I'm management.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in charge of 18 people. It's scary.
Yeah, and bear in mind, everybody, how long it took us to get the shop running tonight.
Yes.
And he's managing 18 people.
Yes.
But the good thing is he's very much better at his job than he is at setting up live streams.
I don't know about that, to be fair. Hopefully they're not watching. I'm trying
it.
Yeah, it's fine. So yeah, things are a bit crazy at work at the moment. So yeah, pretty much other than that, the other half contracted the dreaded C19. So that's all fun. Yeah, so vaping. I've got the RC mods B&B.
Yay!
With cubics inside it. Because why not?
Is there any juice in that?
There is, yes. There, if I tip it, there's
bubble.
Yeah, can you tell I've just filled it up, basically? It's got peach iced tea, because, peach iced tea seems to be
It's summertime.
Yes. In there. And I have got my Billy Box, my
Yay.
unicorn poo, with a ridiculous drip tip on the top, and mismatched.
That looks like the end of a coax cable that you just stuck into your mod. Yeah.
Do you know it actually does, doesn't it?
It does. It looks like a piece of coax cable. The connector from coax cable.
Yeah, it's a Vapor Giant drip tip, but yeah, it does look like it's because I've got that ugly thing. That
have you just not screwed it in enough, or
no? I've got the
That's a spush nut.
Oh, you've got that thing.
I've got that thing in it. If I try and get it to
the temporal.
the atemporal borrow by Vape.
And you need to refill that.
And I do need to refill that. There's not a lot in there. It wicks with... I thought they were going to be steel rods. It turns out they are mesh. So
you go full on old school.
Full on old school, and the airflow is here. So if you use your normal doors, you're stuck to mouth to lung. That's it. Nice. It's a good tight mouth to lung if you put a set of normal doors on it. It's a good way of getting a nice mouth to lung draw on it.
But your billet box will seep like an old woman.
It doesn't. What you mean? You mean? Oh,
you will be condensation.
With normal doors on it, yeah, probably would. I'll be honest with you, I haven't tried it with normal doors on it, but I got the not atemporal. I've got atemporal stuck in my head now. Ambition Mods. Ambition Mods did these door panels, and because they are cut at the front, I've got lovely airflow. It's my favourite direct lung billet borrow. Because it's got loads of airflow on it.
When you've got the right door on.
When you've got the right door on, yes. It's a very clever thing from Vape, I think, because it's not too. It's about £49. It's about £50 for the borrow. But then you've got to spend another £20 to get the special door panels that have got holes in.
Do you have a Dremel?
I don't actually own a Dremel, but I do have a drill.
Well, drill's cheaper than the doors you just bought, so I would drill the shit.
I am actually thinking that I will probably, because I've got a spare set of OG doors, so I have got a feeling that a set of OG doors are gonna get messed up. It's not gonna look pretty, but it will work.
But what you could do is design a nice little pair of boobies and nips and get all the airflow you want, and you're going to look cool.
I was actually thinking, because I thought if I do one giant drill hole, it's going to be a massive round hole. Whereas if I do two holes next to each other, then
with nipples.
How am I going to drill holes and still leave nipples floating in the middle?
No.
The holes are the nipples.
No, you have the boob shape, and then you have some dangly nips. It goes back to the old woman thing.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay, I'm with you.
Udders, swinging udders.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Or you could just put the two eye holes and put a smiley face. If you don't want to be taken to HR next time you're in work.
Okay.
Can you explain that away?
I might just drill two holes in it and be done. I haven't got a pillar drill, that's the only thing. I might just attack it with it. What are original billet box panels made out of? Because they're
G10. I wouldn't fuck with that because it's gonna dust you up with asbestos in your face.
Oh, okay. Oh God.
You might die a little bit.
Right. So drilling through those, because it feels like metal, but it's black.
Yeah, it's G10.
What is G10?
It's a formed layered plastic that they use for gun handles and shit like that.
Okay.
You may shatter it if you're not real careful.
Okay. Okay, I'll not try that one with the old drill in the shed then.
No, probably best not to.
No, Okay, fair play. All right, I might just go for one of my stabwood sets of doors and try it on that one. That'll be fine.
Yeah, that'll work better.
Yeah. Obviously, better. So yeah, I got that. And talking of damn vape, the Nitrous RTA.
The Nitrous RT, they brought out the RTA now, haven't they?
Kaz, did you just sniff your fingers?
How is it?
Thanks for the subscription, Mark. That's very kind of you. How is it? It's very good actually. The annoying thing is they've released the RTA. They haven't yet released the extension kit for it. So you'll be able to buy from what I can gather, you can buy 2 extension kits, one with a straight glass and one with a bubble glass.
Mm-hmm.
So on a scale of 1 to 10, how 10 Steam Crave is that?
How 10 is Steam Crave that?
How Steam Cravey is the Steam Crave?
It's very good flavour because ridiculously restricted chamber inside it. And yeah, it is very Steam Cravey because you do unscrew the bottom like a Steam Crave. But it's tiny. It's only 22mm, and hence it's on my 22mm GP Paps.
Paps.
Paps. It did need a hell of a lot of cleaning when I took this out of the cupboard. It was not playing at all because it was all patinaed and yuck. But now seems to be playing. Well, wait until it starts auto-firing on me halfway through the show. It'll happen.
Do you have the blanket to hand?
I do have the blanket to hand. It's down
Good.
there.
We're fine.
So it's fine. So it needs more. It needs the taller tank on it. I don't know whether I want the bubble glass or the straight glass. Which again, damn vape, you pain in the ass, probably means I'm going to be buying 2 extension kits.
Well, the straight glass will look better.
I think the straight glass will look better, but then you get an extra 1.5mm or an extra mil with the bubble. I don't know. I think the bubble glass, it would fit quite nicely on here with a bubble glass.
Oh, news just in. My missus has found this stream and tells me that I look like a stuck-up cunt.
Are you sure she's not confusing you for me?
Well, she might be. You probably know better than I do, and you may do that for my kids. But she's texted me. Maybe it's a mistake.
Okay, I think possibly. Yeah. Just ask her. She says, "Yeah, that's me on the top left."
Well, cunt. Mm-hmm. She's a cunt. Anyway.
I thought that's what she
I
was
hope you're
telling
still
you.
watching. I hope you're still fucking watching. You
Love and marriage. Love and marriage.
How are you? Awesome cat, lad. Awesome cat.
So, yeah, about an 8.5.
But 8.5 out of 10 Steam Craves.
Yeah, there you go.
Cool.
Yeah, so it is. Yeah, quite impressed with it, to be honest. Seeing as it's a cheapy tank, relatively cheapy tank. Again, when you start buying extensions, it suddenly and stuff like that, it suddenly racks up a bit, doesn't it?
Does a bit.
So Chandler, how did you keep your testicles cool?
I didn't do anything particularly that weird. I've got a squirty bottle with a fan on it.
Did you squirt that at your bollocks though?
So, to be fair, yes.
Good. I'm proud.
Yeah, I did. So we had in the bedroom 3 fans going at once at one point. Yeah. So yeah, basically, yeah, dousing myself in water was about as crazy as it got, really.
Did any of you, or you may have done it yourselves, did any of you notice your neighbours suddenly having pipes coming out of their bedroom windows?
Yeah, there was lots of ganj going on. That shit. Especially next door.
Wait, what have I missed? Pipes coming out of bedroom windows?
Yeah, no, but I meant the pipes coming out the windows as in air conditioning units that people have bought. But but then my neighbours were doing something similar to what Paul was alluding to as well. But
all right, fair play.
But yeah, in the flats here, obviously because I didn't really look out, but I looked out and suddenly saw all these flats with just the pipes coming out of them. And funny thing is, when it cooled off, they still had them out, and I thought your electric bill is going to be fucked come end of the month.
Well,
so it was hot for 2 days, and then you don't need it. But yeah,
but then you get used to it, and it's like, we'll just leave it on. We've bought it, we paid for it, might as well fucking use it.
And then their electric meters go in like an extra fan in the cupboard.
Just going ding, 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 ding.
Yeah, I've got a twat upstairs watching this right now, so they can listen to the 24 hours worth of fan we had on. Cool, nothing.
So,
cool, fuck off. We're getting hot air blowing across the bollocks all night just doesn't help at all. But it keeps you awake because it's nice and noisy.
Yeah, a normal fan just moves the hot air around.
Yeah, I had that for 2 days. Just the fan next to me just blowing hot air at me. But it was better than nothing.
I did get one of those fans that has soaks water up at the front, so it blows air through a water thing, which cools the air, which it does a little bit, but in 40 degrees heat, it did fuck all. Basically.
I even tried the thing where people were saying, get a frozen bottle of water, stick it in front of your fan, and it'll cool the air down. Did it? Bollocks. So again, I was just like, this is doing fuck all.
Well, just for Chloe fucking Ashton, evening all twat. We also had cold ice frozen bottles of water sat in front of a fan that did fuck all too.
Yeah.
I tried it. I'm sorry, it didn't work for me. Other people it may have worked for certainly didn't work for me.
No, don't work for any.
It works. It works if you can get a bit of You know where you get the condensation on the outside of the bottle, and it as the fan blows past, it kind of evaporates that off. But yeah, no.
Well, it faps it in your general direction.
It was dry, wasn't it? Was it me, or was it just really dry? It wasn't sticky. You know.
It was.
It's
was
sticky
dry
heat. Don't like it too hot. It's sticky. No, it wasn't. It was dry heat.
It was dry heat here until about 6 o'clock in the evening, and then the sun went down.
I really just need to interrupt because I've got a troll in chat. Matt, shut your fucking mouth.
Okay. Dare I ask? Let me get my mouse up. I wouldn't
ask.
No. Okay.
It could lead to a murder. Or...
Oh, okay. Is this right? Yeah. So
yeah.
we'll leave that to chat and hope she's just watching the video and not looking at the chat.
Yeah, you've missed the other chat he's actually talking about. But never mind, carry on.
Was that the other chat? There's two. Oh,
yes, we've
got a YouTube channel going as well, you know.
We're streaming to 2 platforms, Chandler.
No,
just so you know for the future.
Yeah, I was looking at the YouTube chat. Not wrong with a good waffle. Aye.
A good waffle or a fucking blue waffle sat upstairs.
So
someone's going to be sleeping on the sofa if we're not careful.
I think that's probably what he's hoping for.
Well,
but we may
silence and space.
We may well see a murder live on Twitch tonight, so we'll see.
You may do.
That could be entertaining. Oh, so ultimate question then, boys.
Mm-hmm.
Sunak or Truss?
I thought you just said a foreign word. Then it took me a minute to work out what you were saying.
I thought you said something about knackers.
Okay.
He did. He did. He honestly did.
All right. Okay. Fair enough.
This is Sunak or Truss. You just want me to repeat myself from fucking Saturday, don't you? From the other week.
Just get the
You just want me to get right. Okay.
Over and done with.
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't.
It doesn't. It really doesn't matter, and I could care less.
I'm just popping upstairs for a minute. Delay, so
okay.
Sure.
Is this the is this the like the North Pole adventure where he may be some time?
Yeah, no, it may be, because for those that aren't in YouTube chat, somebody in chat said that these vapes must be easy to poison, and then Paul disappeared. So we'll leave that one there as it is. But yeah, no, I'm not. If anybody wants to listen to me rant about what a absolute piece of shit Richie Sunak is, I can't say anything about Trusk. I don't know enough about her.
No.
I know plenty about Sunak because of the shit he's done to the country, and now he's trying to act like I'm going to be good for the country. You haven't been for the last few years, you useless piece of shit. But again, as I said on the podcast, I do not follow any political party. I think they're all useless. So this isn't a liberal going on about Conservatives. I think they're equally as shit.
Or even a Labour or a whatever.
That is Labour, isn't it? Liberals.
No,
you've got Liberal Dems and then Liberals.
I know fuck all about politics. Let's be fair.
Yeah, that's just yes, that's a good fun one. But yes, no, it'll be good to have somebody else in the thing. Oh, God bless him. We're doing that badly that he came from his sick bed.
I actually want to see the murder live. So.
Oh, okay.
Oh, so you don't want to wait for the stream delay.
Literally, it's only like 5 seconds. Oh, man. Is there any mention of this in? Okay, hang on.
No, there's no update from chat yet. So either he's been successful, or we'll just wait till we hear a thud, and then we'll see whoever comes back to the screen is the champion.
I'm pretty sure he won most of his kit. Most of his kit was won or donated to him. Free gifts from shops and all that.
The surplus stock. Stuff they couldn't sell.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So, Mark, are you vaping on anything, or
can you move? That's the question.
Yeah,
barely.
Babe, bless you, mate.
God bless you.
Honest to God, I'll send you a picture later. My body's like that.
You do look a little bit.
She's done.
She's done. Okay.
Out.
Bless you. There's no comments in the chat or anything now.
No, there won't be.
Yeah, tight now.
Okay.
I've stuck a head and a hands up her own ass. She's gone. But to be fair, I haven't killed her. We've got a malfunctioning baby, so now she can't join in anymore in fucking trouble with me.
Just have to be clear on that in case anybody from the authorities are watching. He was joking the whole time.
Not dead.
No. Just slightly.
Hang on, is this where Paul gets swatted?
It could be both. You don't know your luck in a raffle, I guess.
This is where a hardback copy of Lord of the Rings suddenly flies into
Listen, well, I'm sat next to the wall, so she can't get me. She's got to come through a door in front of me, so I can see the bitch coming.
Yeah. But if she's got a projectile,
it's okay because while she's big and bad right now, I've just told her that next time I'm on alive at any point in the future, I'll drag the bitch on and see how much she has to say then.
Yeah, just get her on shot on camera.
Funnily enough, she's decided it's time to go look after the baby and go to sleep.
We can always ask her what does she vape? Does she vape as well or no?
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. She likes to vape my stuff.
Okay.
She likes to complain about my things being out when I'm doing things. She likes to complain about the fact that I'm vaping more than she does. But when hers needs a rebuild or she's run out of fucking juice, she's real quick to come and ask me for more.
Okay. So out of interest, what's she vaping on at the moment?
Diesel.
Oh, okay.
Diesel. At least she will be.
That's what will be. That's what will be
the next time he does a rebuild for her.
Little bit of chloroform. It's whatever it is. It's fine. It's not the fuck out of her. She actually has a dwarf, a dvar.
Oh wow.
24 MTL.
Okay.
Sorry, I heard dwarf and my ears pricked up.
He's finally come out of his coma just for that.
To be fair, she is only 5 foot tall, so she's semi-dwarf. And she vapes as dwarf. So maybe. I think you would probably scare her to death and she'd be considering that you were going to fucking eat her. But other than that, yeah, knock yourself the fuck out. How much you got? I'll sell it. I'm up for trades for e-liquid.
Paul, speaking of which, because I've been interested in that new X Atty, what are your thoughts on it? Is if I already have, say, I have 2 of the light 2018s or whatever they were, is it worth picking one of those up to replace them?
No, it's not. So this, to me, vapes more like the Prime, and the Prime flavor isn't as sharp. And I think the problem is the height of it. It's quite tall. So yes, you get the MTL restriction. Yes, you get the good smooth vape, but I don't think the flavor is as sharp as the 2019. What I would say is if you've got the 2019, I would also buy the MTL pin that they did for it, the extra small pin. That defines that a little bit better. Or buy the K-Fun Light Plus deck to put in your 2019, which is even better. Right. So you get the same airflow this has got, but it's about half the height.
Okay.
I think what will happen is you'll end up with steam tuner kits that drop the height of this, and then all of a sudden it'll become really, really, really good. But right now, out of the box, good vape, flavor not as good.
Right. Okay. Cool.
Don't waste your money. All £12, Chloe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bargain. To be fair, at that price, you might as well.
No, that's the RRP on it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I paid less. I got a discount code and all sorts of shit, like £5.50.
Yeah. Oh, that's perfect then. Perfect. Worth a punt
bonus
for that then.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Can't believe I've been found. I've been getting away with shit for years. Now I'm found.
Oh, no.
The question is, who dobbed you in? That's the question.
Me. I said, as Mark's asked me to go and look, go on the show tonight, she's gone and fucking Googled what's going on live with Vape right now. Oh, great. There ain't many shows of a Tuesday night.
We had somebody actually managed to find us from Google. That's the first.
That is quite impressive.
She did something.
Wow.
Your 40 grand a year habit's been caught then?
No, I'm still on coke. That's okay. That one's quiet. We're away with that.
That's fine. One. Yeah, you can share that one.
I bet he won't share any of it.
Have you seen the size of her nose? Well, you clearly haven't.
No, not yet.
I'm sharing that.
Oh, someone definitely is sleeping on the sofa tonight.
Especially if you watch the fucking replay.
Shall I see if I can? It's all right. I'm trying to add a window capture. Carry on. Keep talking while I'm doing this.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I was just checking as I saw a picture got sent and I suddenly thought, is that something for the boner wall? But I'm guessing it isn't. So,
it's my letter S-shaped body.
Yeah, no, we won't put that on the boner ball. We don't want people having that many boners and we get taken down for indecent content.
Indecent content? You got me on here. You don't need to worry about what you show. Started yet.
Yeah, well, like I said, it's a good thing.
Anyway, I missed it because I was murdering people. Mark, are you okay now? You managed to crawl out of bed and stop the carnage that you saw coming?
I'll give you something funny. Last night, was it last night? When you had to carry me, Lindsay.
Wait, what?
I couldn't get off the bed. Right, and I needed a piss, and I'm literally sprawled. I couldn't get any more than sort of half upright. I was sort of like that, and I had to fold myself over Lindsay's back for her to carry me to the toilet.
Oh man, really?
Oh mate, it was horrific.
So now has she now brought an empty 2-litre bottle into the bedroom in case it happens?
She wouldn't let me do that in the bedroom. Jesus Christ, she got to carry me.
Do that in
What?
get a funnel, sorted.
I've had it around your house in your bed.
That's right. If he was around my flat in my bed, he'd probably be able to piss into the bottle into the toilet from the bed.
Well, you can have him then.
What? Does it
Because
go
he's-
around corners and upstairs and shit?
Well, because he's very long, he probably
What,
like,
him?
stairs. I live in a flat. I don't have any stairs.
Are you
Basically,
just saying that Matt's probably very long that he can piss whilst laying in bed and still hit the toilet?
As in tall, and he's tall anyway, so obviously those things normally scale. So he must have some girth going on.
So because he's 7'2", he's got a 27-inch weapon to wrap around the doors, and
I'd leave the doors open for him. At least do
I need to
that.
see this helicopter shit. I need
You're getting no,
No.
you're getting no thrust off me at the minute, I tell you.
Oh man, right. I think I've done it.
Have you? Are you sure?
Yeah,
what did
maybe.
he do?
I might do it. I might do it that way around and drop that down because then it's only me that you can't see. Ha ha ha.
Okay, that's fine.
So if I do this and lose that, oop, ha ha, boner wall.
Is it going on? Is it coming up? Oh, there it is. Look at that. Very. That's professional as you like there. Right, boner wall. So this week got a couple of things.
Okay, apparently we've got a couple of things, and then Dave's just gone.
Dave's had a stroke.
I'm just going to stroke him a little bit.
Don't make me laugh, it hurts.
Oh, I got a feeling he's going to disappear any second.
I just stroked that guy. He didn't even twitch.
There you go.
There we go.
So because I moved over to the bone wall, my internet decides to have a shit. So yeah, that's good. That's normal. Oh, and now the message comes up. Your internet connection is unstable. Thanks for telling me 2 minutes after I needed it.
Well, yeah, awesome.
Right. So the boner wall this week. I need people's assistance on this. So the first thing I've got on there is the Commonwealth Games.
Sorry. You need people's assistance with your boner.
With the boner wall. Well, I need that anyway, but. We'll get to that later. I'll put my OnlyFans thing on there, and people can join it as they want. But so the Commonwealth Games is happening in the town I live in of Birmingham. Now I have a very weird perspective on this because of who I work for. I have had the Commonwealth Games shoved down my throat since it got announced that Birmingham was the host city. So my tolerance for the Commonwealth Games has reached a certain level where I stopped giving a shit.
Okay.
So I want to know from other people what they think of the Commonwealth Games about to happen, so as I can maybe get some perspective back.
What are you doing out of bed?
So yeah,
I'm not out of bed. It wasn't me. I'm not doing anything.
She was saying that to Mark.
Okay.
So yeah. So John, are we doing the scores on the doors for this, or are we just
scores on the doors? Oh yeah, we could do the scores on the doors. Yeah.
Cool. So
why not? Let's see if I can do that as well.
If you get that set up, and so we'll do the usual thing. So for those that haven't seen it before, the boner wall, basically, we get people to rank things on what they think of them.
So Commonwealth Games. I'm going to talk while I type because
that's fine. That's fine. Just talk over me. That's fine.
Options are.
I've got 2 questions.
Yes.
Can I add things to consider for the wall, and after asking for permission, should I?
Mark, that's down to the boss.
Oh, sorry, I wasn't listening. I was
just say no.
Yeah, the correct answer is no.
As you wish.
Careful what you wish for. So yeah, so Chardle is going to get up the things.
Yeah.
So basically, you're allowed to rank things, and I'm assuming it will go from 1 being proper cunty, as in you don't like it very much. 2's get in the bin. 3's meh, which is whatever. 4 is that'll do, or 5 is OMFG, which is absolutely amazing and brilliant. So
it's actually to the way round because
it's the other way around. Okay,
Yeah.
so right, so when you see it come up on screen,
which is now.
Let me check my screen to see it's come up because I'm that thick and dumb. So what are your thoughts on the Commonwealth Games? If you think it's brilliant, amazing, go for 1. If you think it's fine, 2, not bothered, 3, get in the bin, 4, and proper cunty is 5. And those of you in YouTube, if you put your numbers in as well, we will add them to the pile and see where it lands. So gentlemen, what do you think of the Commonwealth Games? I said my brain's broken by it. So are you bothered? Do you care? Are you looking forward to it?
Commonwealth Games, honestly, it's kind of like the golf. Couldn't give a flying monkeys. And the cricket.
Is it? It's that shit that just fills the TV with other shit that I don't watch and couldn't give less of a shit about if I tried.
Yeah, it's basically every sport you've never heard of rolled into 2 weeks.
But at least it's in Birmingham.
Yeah.
So it's
but
not.
How? Where? Where in Birmingham is it?
All over the fucking place. So basically, they've redone Alexander Stadium, which is an old athletic stadium. They had to build an aquatic centre in Coventry for it. So all of the swimming and stuff is happening in Coventry.
Is that even in Birmingham?
No.
See, that's Coventry. It's
like the West Midlands are hosting it. It's because basically I think the country that were going to host it, they took it away from them. So last minute they said Birmingham can have it, and Birmingham, yeah, we'll have it. Like fucking proper fuckwits. No infrastructure for it. They've been trying to build everything at a rush. There's no competitors' village, so you normally have a village where they all stay. They were going to build one, but they realised they couldn't build it in time, so they're putting them all up in student accommodation instead.
Oh, okay.
They were.
So all the students that have just left because university is closed down, they're putting them all up in the student flats.
Great.
I added my meme, Chandler.
What?
I added my meme.
You've added in your meme?
Yeah, under meh.
Under meh. Okay. Let me. I can't see that. Let me make it bigger. And
yeah, so what people are saying, it looks like it's going down a certain route.
Look at all those countries I used to own. I don't know why she suddenly went Yorkshire. Oh, lovely.
That's a good one. I like that. So right, so in the chat, so we've got Steam Pugs says, I think the Commonwealth Games are shit. It really doesn't go beyond that. Fair enough.
Who said that?
That was Steam Pugs.
Who's that?
I don't know. He's a spanner on YouTube.
Oh,
okay.
Pugs.
Who?
Pugs.
Oh, he's been right. Okay.
Yeah.
Is he that new up and coming juice maker?
Allegedly.
I've heard he's got some sort of good shit juice going on. I've also heard that some guy is bringing out an RDA.
Hasn't he got bathtub somewhere that he's?
So I didn't think it was Pugs. I thought it was Three Little Pigs, but maybe it is Pugs. I don't fucking know.
What's the RDA called?
The pig fucker.
Oh, okay. Right. Okay.
Right, so Black Country Vapor. I live by the new aquatic centre, so it's been busy, and they were in Solihull tonight. That's true. Yes, the Baton Rally is. So this is another thing as well. So obviously, like Olympic Games, they run around with the Olympic flame, and everyone like takes a turn. They run around there. For the Commonwealth Games, they haven't got a flame, but they've just created this baton, and it's gone around.
You just run around with a sausage.
May as well do. They've got this baton that looks like it should have a flame in it, but it hasn't. It looks like somebody designed it, thought, oh, it's for a flame, and the last minute said no, it isn't. So they put a little medallion in the top where the flame would be.
Okay.
And people are running around. It's going to go past my flats tomorrow, so that's going to be fun. And so they've had the baton relay. It's just I don't understand. I love the Commonwealth Games itself. I love sitting down and watching, having all the sports on in the background. That's great, but yeah, I feel sorry for anybody coming to visit Birmingham because the place is a fucking shithole now.
Do they do that event where they run for a bit and then they cycle for a bit and then they swim for a bit, or have I got that mixed up with something completely different?
They do it in the Olympics, I think. Yeah, the triathlon. I think if they did it in Birmingham, they could do it, but what would happen is they'd have to swim in the canals, so they get bits of broken bike in their legs,
and shopping trolley.
And then they'd have to cycle along the canal, and all the teenagers would push them in because that's quite popular to do, push the cyclists in the bit. So it would create a new event in itself, I think.
Yeah, could do.
Yeah,
I'm quite liking this. Can we join in with the pushing? Is that the event? We're pushing motherfuckers in.
I think that would work quite well, and if anybody who I work with hears me saying that, I'll be fired, but whatever. But no, I think that could bring some interest into it. Certainly. Yeah. I mean, I said, they could have. I mean, I said, for the marathon anyway, they're going to have to jog. They're going to have to. It'll be dodge the dog turds. That'll be an extra thing in the thing, and obviously they have to go through. There's about 2 construction sites. I think they're going to go through the marathon. It's going to look fucking awful.
Are we actually saying that Birmingham's cultural application to the Commonwealth Games is turd dodging?
Yeah, I think they were allowed to bring a sport into it, but I don't know what they did.
Turd dodging sounds like a winner. I'd go with that.
It would work nicely, but yeah. So I said I'm going to enjoy the Commonwealth Games because I enjoy the Olympics, all that sort of stuff, because it's just watching people at their peak performance doing stuff that I never see otherwise. Mm-hmm. But the whole thing surrounding it, I just feel sorry for the people who are going to be coming, because you've got to hang around in Birmingham and it's not good. Not good at all. But yeah. So anyway, so what are the scores? It's it's a proper cunty. So that's good. That's thank you very much for that chat. You've given me perspective.
Did we include the old YouTube chat in?
The YouTube was resoundingly a 5 as well.
Yeah, so it was. Okay.
Sorry, can I just interject? Savage Simon wants to know about sausages. He's looking for a sausage. He is looking for a sausage.
Okay.
Savage Simon 62 is looking for sausage.
Yeah, anybody who knows where he can find one this time of the evening, just drop him a PM, and he'll be quite happy to thank you for it.
I would. Stuart M asks a question about a beef going on the Saturday show. The first rule of Saturday show is you don't talk about Saturday show.
Yes.
Is it a beef sausage? Beef sausage?
Sausages and Saturdays we don't talk about.
I had hot dogs for tea. They were big sausages.
Do you like, Chandler? Do you like a big sausage? And is that length or girth?
I do like a good sized sausage. Foot long.
Radius, circumference, diameter.
Yeah, just big enough to get in with the bit of bread. So you got your bread, your hot dog sausage. You don't want it too big. So when you have to hold your hot dog with 2 hands, because that's just wrong.
Like what, like that?
No. Now that's okay because it's really long. So that is a nice, good, foot long hot dog. That's absolutely, spot on.
Okay.
But if it's no.
So you don't want to hold it like that, but you're quite happy with a bit of that.
You have to take a couple of bites off it. You want to be able to get it in all at once, don't you? Really.
How do you feel about 2 at the same time, Chandler?
2. Oh. Well, a sausage in each hand.
Yeah.
Oh, you could
do you have a preference over left and right?
You could literally go from one to the other.
He's done that before. That's some good sausage action.
That is, that's practiced.
The only issue with that is you haven't got a spare hand to wipe the mustard off your chin when it dribbles down.
True.
Yeah.
You've got to watch out for the dribbles, but especially at the end when you're getting the last bit in.
Yeah, absolutely. And you just don't want it dribbling down the front of your shirt, do you? Really?
No,
It's still warm and gloopy.
Yeah. So, where did this conversation go all of a sudden?
Paul!
Yeah.
No. Listen, don't blame your debaucherous shit on me.
You started it.
It was Simon. It was Simon. I blame Simon.
Simon was looking for a sausage in chat, and you lot ran with it and just.
So yeah, nothing wrong. I do like a good bockwurst, basically.
What?
Oh, you
bockwurst.
Bockwurst, yeah, hot dog sausage. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You mean a bratwurst?
Ah, no, we've got bockwurst, slightly different.
That's
they
variety.
were you getting Aldi?
Yeah, they're the ones.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Right, next up is the Pulse AIO.
Hang on, is that cow thing? The Commonwealth Games? Sorry.
Yes. Oh, that is Perry the Bull, named after Perry Barr.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
We've got a cow that's repping for the Commonwealth Games.
Do you realise how many memes are coming right now?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, hopefully there's about 50 or hopefully there's about 20 clips been taken.
I'm pretty sure that Mr. Pug's in chat. I don't know who the fuck he is, but I'm pretty sure he's screenshotted some stuff there for me. I'm pretty certain that's turning up somewhere real soon.
Probably will do.
Can I ask why that cow's got 2 camel toes?
Is it?
It's a bull. That's it. That's
a bull. Okay.
It's a bull with hands, but he still has hoofs on his. He still has hoofs on his hindquarters, but he has human hands.
Oh, bull ring. Is this?
Bull
ring.
Perry the Bull because of the bull at the bull ring, and Perry because Perry Barr because that's a ward in Birmingham, and it was designed by a 12-year-old, I think, and they won the competition, and he because he's a bull, so he is all around the place. I can say that and not be in trouble. Yes. He is all over. Yeah. Yes.
Sorry,
that's right. No,
I digressed again.
No.
It could be promiscuous bull.
It could be. He could be. Yeah, he could be, or it could turn out it's just full of bullshit.
Agenda non-gender. Apparently, I look like I was drawn by a 12-year-old.
It could be Perry. The bull.
But what, Barry the bumming bull?
Mm. Well, he's rainbow.
Oh, it was definitely. He must be proud of whatever he's doing.
Absolutely, whatever, So yeah, that's fine. Anyway, sorry. Carry on. What was the next one, Dave?
You go for it. I'm just going to sit here very quietly.
Yeah, sorry.
You enjoy yourselves.
Sorry, Dave.
I can neither confirm nor deny the gender status of Perry the Bull.
Okay.
That hasn't actually been conveyed to me in an email yet. Probably fucking will do tomorrow morning. But yeah. So next up we've got the Pulse AIO 0.5. So basically they're re-releasing the Pulse AIO because of the top kept cracking. Yeah, the first one, the top one cracked. So now they've fixed that problem and they're re-releasing it. Now, I'm actually very interested in this because I've only seen it advertised in one place so far. The place I've seen it in is probably a dropship place, but they had just the box on its own without the tank that comes with it. They had it priced at £45. Now, if that comes out at £45, which I don't believe it will do, but if it does for just that on its own, that's got to be worth a punt.
What is it? What's it called again?
It's the Pulse AIO 0.5.
Ah.
It rhymes with punt.
Well, it does indeed. Could I be a little bit controversial about this?
Enjoy.
When you say something's worth a punt, that generally means it's cheap as fuck and you don't mind wasting the money.
Yeah. Chloe.
Yeah.
Would you not rather just sit back and not buy 5 of those worth a punt things and buy something you know is actually good? And I've don't get me wrong, I've gone through the vape shit and I've bought everything coming at some point, and I'm just at a point now where it's like, fuck off. Unless I know it's good shit, I ain't fucking buying it. And
The trouble is, I've bought some of this expensive stuff thinking it's going to be good, and it's turned out to be mediocre.
Yeah, I spent $4,000 on a Frankie. It was shit.
Oh.
$4,000 on a Frankie? What? Look,
sorry, Chandler, do you want to just stick the thing up so people can vote?
There's a thing.
Chandler, do you want to stick the thing up so people can vote?
Yeah, I have done.
Have you?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Thank you.
Right.
Sorry, Paul. Go ahead.
Sorry, no.
I forgot about the delay.
I've been down the road of buying everything and anything that looks a little bit different, be it lower end, higher end, expensive, cheap, whatever. And the thing that I come back to is I know what I actually like, and if something looks like I'm going to like it based on what I know I like, then I'll try it. This whole buy everything that comes out thing and worth a punt and all that shit is just, it leaves you with cupboards full of shit that you've then got to go and try and sell or throw in a bin or give to somebody else who maybe isn't stupid enough or affluent enough to go out and try fucking everything. And without being rude about it, we fall for marketing, we fall for bullshit, and we fall for shiny shit. And it's crap. It's crap. I don't care whether it's a Vandy Vape Pulse AIO or it's a brand new Geek Vape pod kit, whatever it is. You've already vaped stuff that you like. And the reality is that we are all suckers and addicts and fools, and we go and buy everything that comes out. It ain't going to be any better than the stuff you like now.
No.
Is it going to crack like fuck? That is the question I have to ask.
Is it going to be luminous orange and plastic?
Yeah,
it's very, very much so. If you have a look online, the colours, I actually like some of the colours, but it is very, very clear coloured plastic.
It's had the upgrade to the nut, hasn't it?
Which is why they're re-releasing it.
Yeah, the upgrade.
I wouldn't mind a nut upgrade. I mean, that's okay.
We're all reaching that age where it's going to be a necessity.
What's this we all? Who asked you, Paleface?
But I think if it is at that price point, I'm probably going to pick one up.
Yeah.
Because also it's got, and it's I agree with you 100%, Paul. It's going to be shit. It's chintzy. You know, I rest my case, but it's like. It's just like
it's a 21,700 billet basically.
No, yeah, and also it's going to fill that little need for me. It's going to give me a borrow device that I'm not going to worry about leaving the house with and damaging. Yeah. I mean, fair enough. I've already got this one, which probably could use a bit of damaging. But
you've vandalized that yourself.
Yes.
I did it to myself. Yes, I agree 100% with you. Yes, as I do most nights. But yeah, it's just like I said, it's one of those things where I just saw it and thought, it looks interesting. And if it is that price point, I'm going to give it a look because I've spent more money on worse.
Yeah, I have.
Definitely. Yes, let's see. In YouTube chat, Savage Simon doesn't. What are the numbers this time? Right, cool.
It's too good. Is the lower numbers better?
Yeah. So Savage Simon went with the 5. I'm assuming that must be the last one. So Simon is interested in this one.
Let me tell you, Mr. Simon, Captain Bottom, he will find that in some Chinese store for about 18 quid and tell everyone he's bought it for 18 quid. Fine. Or if you're throwing bits of money at stuff, then great, go experiment, have a go. I'm not being snobby or fucking pretentious or whatever.
No.
But for me, you know what? If you're buying 5, 6, 7, 8 of those things, just save up for something that you actually really want. Don't buy the 5, 6, 7, 8 of those things and go buy the thing you actually want that you keep and you use, you know? And Mark's a proponent of this, I guess, because Mark vapes what he likes. Mark gets something he likes and sticks with it. It's what we all would do. And the truth of the matter, whether we like it or not, if pod kits were around when we started vaping and they were as good as these little fucking things, that's all you'd vape. You won't be buying fuck all. You'll be buying that. That'd be it.
Yeah.
But they weren't.
If pod kits were that good to start with, none of this rebuildable tap would be here, to be fair.
You'd have enjoyed it today. I'm doing training this week on fire safety, and there was a debate earlier on today about smokers.
Okay.
And then they started going on and started complaining about vapors charging their stuff at work and all this, that, and the other.
Okay.
And then they started with popcorn lung, and then they started.
Oh no! Seriously?
They started vape bashing. Well, straight away I was like, bang, get your facts straight. Don't.
Yeah. So and I say, people charging their vape gear, right? So, do you charge your phone when you're at work? That's just as bad.
Remember those Samsungs that what was it, the Note 10s that just spontaneously combusted and were banned from aeroplanes and things?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're like rocking horse shit now, you know. If you could pick one of those up, they're worth money.
I know why. Oh yeah, I want one of those because it's likely to go boom.
Because they record them all. All the collectors want them.
It's crazy.
I'm due an upgrade this week, Chandler.
Oh yeah.
I don't know what to do.
You don't know what to do.
Nah. Because we get a yearly upgrade.
Yeah.
When is it? Friday, I think it is. 28th, something like that. Thursday, Friday. And because we get, what do we get? 30%, 50% friends and family discount.
Okay.
Yeah, and I'm sat on, I don't know what I've got. Yes, 22 Ultra.
Okay.
22 Ultra, and I'm like,
I've got the Xiaomi 11T Pro.
I don't think he does those today.
Who do?
EE.
I'd be surprised if they didn't, to be honest with you. I haven't looked, but it's the Xiaomi 12 now, but it does crazy things. This one, like if it's completely flat, it will recharge in 20 minutes. It's got a 120 watt plug with it.
I might just get the new Sony Mars bar. Apparently, when you push the earpiece up, it answers it.
Oh, okay, cool.
Did you just say Sony Mars bar?
Yeah.
It's called a Mars bar.
It was about 15 years ago, yeah.
Oh, right. Some new shit.
Oh yeah, I remember when it slid up and you'd got the buttons underneath. If you slid it downwards, you got the play pause buttons at the top. If you slid it up, you'd got the keypad that came out underneath.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I didn't end up with the one that you slid down to get the play buttons. I wanted that one. Proper when they were marketing them as Walkmans.
Fucking awesome, like.
Why? Sony Ericsson Walkman phone. Yeah.
Anyway, sorry, I digress.
No, that's fine. That's no problem. So it looks like, based on the numbers.
Oh wait.
This I've got it wrong. I think that'll do.
I think that's a that'll do. That'll do. That'll do.
2 5s, 2. Yeah, I think that'd probably be about. Yeah, I think that'll do.
Oh, that'll do. That'll do.
All right, John. Do you want to do the next one?
I can do.
It seems it's yours.
Yeah, I don't know if you can. They probably can't see that. Let me get rid of the thingy.
I may have put a suggestion in the chat.
Oh, okay.
Feel free to say no, but I feel it's relevant.
In our chat, okay.
What chat?
Which chat is that?
The Zoom chat.
Oh, the Zoom chat.
Oh.
Zoom.
Oh God, I've got to go into Zoom. I'll let you look at that while I talk about this. Vape Smarter has, talking of borrowed devices, moved into the realms of borrowed devices. So this is a DNA 75C single 18650 with a borrow tank stuck on the side. It is a thing of beauty, but it's huge. It's not huge. It's just square. You can see where the DNA board is on the side. The 18650 is behind it in the back corner, so it just makes it a cube.
Is this the thing that's been out a while in the high-end realm, and also there was another company going to release something very similar to it?
This is a handmade out of stab wood, so
I think it's a one-off.
They're
basically
one-offs, and I think this is the first. Well, this is the first borrow. He said he was going to make a borrow tank, a borrow mod, and this is the first one that I've seen.
Is this? I don't want to be disrespectful, but I will.
No, go for it, and we can just correct you. It's fine.
I'd like to be proven wrong, but if someone said to you, I'm going to invent some device that basically looks like a box with a battery twatted on there, that to me looks like a Zippo next to a 10-pack of fags. It's not comfortable.
Oh, that one. Yes.
It's not comfortable. It's not cool. It's not doing anything for anyone. Yeah.
I know the one you're talking about. Yeah.
I don't care if it's £2 or 20 quid. It means nothing. It's not comfortable. It's not cool. It's bad news. It's the hype thing.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, that sort of stuff is the hype.
Yeah. Whereas this, he's got a stab wood resin block, and DNA 75 board, and he's kind of made it himself. The square thing, I was looking at it and going, it's square, it's going to be huge, but then if you think about it, that side, it's the size of a borrow tank, which is not very big, really.
Right, okay, so to just throw some, not negativity, but perspective. A lot of things you see that look small don't end up small.
Mm-hmm.
And when you talk about borrow, the whole draw to borrow is it's small. It's form factor.
Yeah.
If you are making a big borrow and you're going to do I've seen people try concept work for a dual battery one.
Yeah.
Just behave. That's not what it's for. It's not for that.
No. And I mean, looking at that, because I looked at it, and because it's square, I kind of thought Basium. I thought this thing's going to be square, big. But then if you look at this and go, well, hang on, that's the width of the borrow. That isn't very big at all. And if it's square, looking at the picture of the thing on there, you've got a borrow. You've got the board on one side and the batteries behind the board. There's a bit of stuff, yeah. So then the battery and the board's behind it, so it goes back away. So it's probably it's probably twice as thick as a billet, but half as wide. Yeah, but then it's going to be longer at the back, though, isn't it? So it's probably going to be like two billet boxes stuck together. It's going to be like two billet boxes. Yeah, it's going to be thicker this way. Yeah, but it's going to be narrower that way. So it's going to be the same as an EYN. It's going to be the same as all these other things have already been done. They've already been done. They're already out there. And you know what, Scott Wood in chat. Scott is a genius with wood, right? Scott is now looking at doing something himself, borrow-wise, made out of wood. Okay, I'm really excited to see what Scott can do. Yeah. I think what Scott's looking at may be very different to everything else that's already out there. And what I don't like about the borrow scene, firstly, is mad, crazy, oversaturated. It's like super saturated. Everyone's doing it. Even Vandy Vape, with a 0.5 addition to the faulty one they released. Everybody's at it, but do something different. Do something different that excites people and makes people give a shit. Because at the end of the day, the bridges that you put in it are the same. They're all the same. Oh yeah.
you are looking purely at design and function. The function's different entirely. You can make anything you want and it'll function the same. You can put the same board in, but the design itself needs something personal to it. It needs something different than what's already out there.
Yeah.
My 2 pence, sorry, I know I broke you off there, but I just think that there's that much out there. You've got to do something different. And if you are going to bring something out that looks like this big, it's no good. It's no good because the form factor is what draws people to borrow in the first place.
Yeah, I think just because of the fact that it is square, it looks like it's going to be big. I actually think it's probably not going to be as big as it looks in the pictures. I don't know what you think.
No,
I
but
think that was my point when I saw it and the video. I thought, blimey, that's massive. But
yeah,
I don't think it's going to be.
I don't think it's going to. When you see it in someone's hand, it's not going to look as big as it does in that photo. But again, like I completely understand where Paul's coming from with that. I said it's and for him, and especially for Paul. I mean, you've seen so much stuff, so something has to be innovative or look different for you to be interested in it.
But right, one second.
And he's gone.
It's fine. Hopefully not to commit another murder.
Yeah.
But yeah, but like I said, but with this particular one, it's by Stuart Vape Smarter. It's going to be all of the things in it are going to be high end. It's going to be really well made.
Matt's just said it's massive. It will be massive. Vape Smarter can't do small. It doesn't do small mods. Let's be fair.
And that's true. That is true.
Having said that, looking at it, that panel on the front is the width of a burrow, so it's not going to be huge.
Huge.
I've got any Scottish in you, Paul?
Well, I found out maybe 10 years ago. Apparently, my granddad's grandma and granddad, one was Scottish, one was Irish. So I'm a proper Heinz. One of my grandmas were German too.
You look as though you've fallen out the Proclaimers tonight.
Oh.
We know we cup. Hey, I know I'm gonna be.
Have
Mark?
you walked 500 miles,
Mark?
and would they walk 500 more?
I've got a wee bit of Scotch birch you might like to sample.
Oof. Oof.
I'll give it a nibble.
Well, it would be a nibble because there's not a full snack there for you, mate.
I like the fact that you've got me and Chandler in this chat, and
Who are the Proclaimers?
you aim the Proclaimers comment at the other person.
It's because I'm clean.
It's the basses.
Get the fuck out of it. These are yeah, whatever. Yeah, all right. Fine. I am a Proclaimer.
Sorry, I interrupted, Paul.
I shall walk 10,000 miles down to your house. Right. Look, what I was going to say about the vape mod thing, right? There is one company in what I would say my experience, and I've owned a lot of these borrow mods that do things right, and it is BMM. All right. The Borat is something that a lot of other companies aspire to. They've copied the design. They've tried to do the same sort of thing, all the rest of it. But then you have someone that comes along in French mods, which did something a little bit similar, which I will grant you is very influenced by the 38 that BMM brought out. But the size of it, you know, that is what people are looking at. That you can have whatever shape you want, but the size needs to be good. The bridge is small, the borrow box is small. Why are you going to then make a mod that's I've got a triple 18650 series, but why? People don't give a shit. They're not bothered. Throw it in your pocket, go out. That's it. And yes, people are precious about, I've spent a lot of money, I don't want to break it. But try and break one of these French mods. It's 3D printed nylon, whatever it is. You aren't breaking it. You're not scratching it. You're not scuffing it up. You're not. And this is what I say about, you know, do you want to buy 10 different mods at 35, 40 quid? Or do you just save your money and say, well, you know what? I'll wait until I can get what I really want and I know it's going to be right.
I'll save up £1,100 and I'll get what I want.
Well, yeah, some of it's crazy prices, absolutely. But I will.
For example, how much would one of them French mods be? And are you allowed to say when someone's upstairs watching the feed?
No.
Okay, that's fine. Just
Look,
thought I'd check.
the reality is that yes, you can go and spend whatever the fuck you want, right?
Yeah,
so
of course you can.
we've said before, I drive a Tiguan, right? Would I then prefer to go and have a big Merc or a big Beamer? No, I don't give a shit. The vape thing's the same. Do you want a badge on your car or don't you? It'll do the same thing. It'll look better, it'll feel better, but do you care? Are you that bothered for what it does for you? And to me, it's as simple as that.
Yeah.
No, I will not tell you how much these things fucking cost.
Okay.
The flip side of that is if you've got a BMM Borat or a 38, there is a certain group on Facebook where they are selling for at least 4 and 5 times the RRP because they are hard to get.
Yeah.
And that's what, when you talk about high end, it's not necessarily high end talent, it's not necessarily high end materials and all the rest of it. It's rare. It's hard to get, and the demand is there.
Yeah.
That's the difference. And again, you know, watches, Matt Waits, I'm sure you will have something to say about watches. They'll all tell you the time, and some are very, very accurate. Some are very, very expensive and not very accurate. But if you want that label on your wrist, you go spend the money.
Yeah.
It's all a concept. If you put a good tank on a cheap mod, it'll vape the same as an expensive mod.
Yeah.
You know, same as the Borrow. If you get a decent bridge, it will vape as well in your Vandy Vape or your BMM or whatever you vape. The same shit. Do you want it or don't you?
Yeah, definitely.
That's simple. That's it.
Yeah, definitely. Right, that looks like it is a that'll do.
Oh, we're filling up the that'll do.
So yeah, so it's getting there.
Have we not got anything in the OMFG? Not yet.
No, not yet. Not yet. My choices haven't been that good. So yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's that. So yeah. So that is.
That'll do. That'll do.
I think that is the bonable.
It is.
I think we're getting close to time. But,
Yes.
yeah. Thank you all for your feedback on the Commonwealth Games. It makes my brain hurt a lot less now.
Fair play. So, let me. I haven't turned off the. It's all right. I'm clicking buttons. I can't finish poll. There you go.
Put a suggestion on your board. Come on. I joined. I came and played nice. Put my suggestion up.
Oh, your suggestion. Oh, sorry.
Don't click it because you'll broadcast it.
Okay, hang on. Where is it? It's in the what's it chat?
In the Zoom chat.
Right, let me get the Zoom chat up. Chat. Trouble is, if I do that, you'll suddenly see the chat. Don't click it.
Don't click it. Don't click it.
Where is it?
It's in the Zoom chat.
Oh,
Which you are broadcasting.
I know, but it's not.
It's broadcasting the other screen. It's all right.
Wait, what?
Do I need to PM you this shit?
Quite possibly. Did you have a picture to go with it, or was it just text?
I haven't got a picture, but I could get you one, and I probably shouldn't get you one.
Okay, yeah, no, don't. So, what woke? So you want to put woke on the boner board?
No, say the whole thing.
Say the whole thing. Okay.
You want to put woke culture on there?
So
Say the
self-righteous.
whole thing.
So self-righteous woke fuck nuggets.
Yes, please.
Yes. So you'd like that onto the on the.
I think that needs a vote. I'd like to understand what people believe of self-righteous woke fuck nuggets.
So have you got because in my head these particular type of people fit. There's a whole spectrum, as there are with other things. Is there a particular example you have that people could familiarize with themselves in their brain?
Summarize. Let me summarize without naming and shaming or aiming targets at people, because I'm all about peace and love and respect. The thing for me is when you've got people that have such an opinionated voice that they want to put it out there, and if you don't agree with it, you must be the bad guy. Almost like a determined attack on people who are not anti anything, but have an opinion of their own that they're not allowed to have.
Social justice.
Yeah, yes, please. The thing for me is, I don't care if you want to be super woke, super caring about all things, right? Do not come and fucking tell me I've got to agree with you, because I haven't. And I think it's one of those aspects that people are allowed an opinion, which, as we all know, are like an arsehole. We've all got them, and some are right and some are wrong, and you can agree or disagree. But I don't think anybody has the right to turn around and say to you, you must agree with me or else.
Yeah, it's specifically the ones that aren't interested in the conversation. They aren't interested in conversation about a topic. They're like, this is what and 9 out of 10 is, this is what I've been told to believe from other people around me. And in order to stay good with them, I have to say this, and this is the road I'm going down, no matter what. I'm not, and most people that are like that are people that don't think about things for themselves. They just follow a line.
Yeah.
So this is British woke as in comparison to the American woke, which goes way back, and it talks about racial prejudice and discrimination.
No. I'm talking about
We're talking about the Britishism of woke.
Yeah. The whole cancel culture. You're not part of this. You're not part of that, and all the rest of it. To me, and no, fuck it. Put the vote up and let other people decide. I'm not going to go any further into it. I just think that everyone's entitled to their opinion. You may not like it, but I don't try and force my opinion down your throat. Keep yours to yourself also.
Yeah, I mean, I think for me, it's fine for people to have different opinions. It's the people who aren't willing to discuss it and aren't willing to speak upon it and to have a conversation, to see both sides of the argument, both sides of the conversation.
Are we kind of talking the J.K. Rowling, she's expressed her opinion and now is ostracised for it kind of thing? Yeah, it's that. It's that. I mean, the council culture comes into it, and I think somebody once said a very, and I'm going to butcher it, but a very good thing about council culture is all these people that are following in the council culture, they don't realise that at some point someone's going to come for them, and then they're going to get done. Whereas if you just have conversations, you're open to things, and you don't accept this cancel culture stuff, then human beings can get together and actually sort things out rather than just people shouting at each other.
The thing is, if too much passion one way or another is too much.
Yeah.
And you have to be a measured person and understand all sides of an argument. And then when you're at that point, you will debate.
You've not just got to understand it, you've got to fucking listen to it.
Exactly.
And there's a lot of people that don't fucking listen.
Yeah, absolutely. And that would be the point I'm really trying to get to, is that you can have a mature debate with somebody, but if someone's ears are shut, you're wasting time. What I don't like is people that want to label people and say, this is what we've got, this is where we're at, and this is what I say. And it sucks, right? Everyone's got their own opinions. Everyone's entitled to their own opinions, and you need to respect it, whether you like it or not. Listen. And
I respect your opinion, Paul, but you're wrong.
Well, if I wanted your opinion, I would have told you what it was.
Or if I'd wanted to hear from an arsehole, I'd have farted.
Exactly. And this is the point. Respect people in that they have their own thoughts. That's the crux of the matter that I'm looking at.
See, right, our Friday nights, we have got a range of people with all different. It got a bit dark and angry at the weekend, didn't it?
Not me.
No. But we all have different opinions. We all have different thoughts. Occasionally, we all sing from the same hymn sheet. But typically, we're all of different opinion, and we respect each other's opinion, whether they're right or wrong. It wouldn't do us all to be the same.
Just to interject, I'm sorry, Mark. Nevans, fuck off. just needed to be said.
Okay. Yeah, don't hold back. Just say what you feel, Paul.
Listen, you asked me here. I'm sorry.
No. I think it's a very reasoned conversation that needs to be had at large going forward. Otherwise, society is going to start breaking down.
The society is already broken down. Let's be honest about it. We are all persecuted for having an opinion, unless you're in the particular group of which is fashionable right now in time. There is no group. If you have a group, you have then said, to quote some of the stuff, I'm non-gender binary and all that. No, you are, because you've just said you're non-gender binary. So that's put you in a box. Sorry, tough shit. You're in there, right? Have an opinion and stand by it. But don't then be shut down by other people whose opinion isn't the same as yours.
Yeah.
That's simple.
Yeah.
That's simple.
Yeah, like I said, I respect everybody's opinion. I won't necessarily agree with it, but I respect their right to have that opinion, and I expect them to respect my right to not necessarily agree with them. And there's a difference between not agreeing with someone and trying to shut them down, which is what the woke people do.
What is the old saying? Agree to disagree.
Yeah.
Been there, done it for only several years for me, many more years for you two, old bastards. But you live by the same thing. You brought up a certain way and say, look, this is how things really are, but respect other people. That's it. And I think the problem, and I'm probably going a little bit too deep, but the problem is that the new generations just have this self-righteous opinion of, fuck you, I'm here now, you'll listen to what I say. Well, no, we won't, because guess what? These old bastards have been around a bit longer than you and have seen a bit more than you. And your opinions at 18 years old are not the same as your opinions at 28, like me.
Yeah, or mid 30s like me and Chandler.
Yes,
exactly. Yeah, it is. It's, and as I said, a lot of this stuff that's going around now. It is a lot of it is people who haven't experienced life enough yet, haven't been out and seen the world, haven't had a nuanced life, and you learn things from that, and they will learn. 90% of these people who are in the woke culture now will look back in 10 years' time and go, "Fucking hell, really? Did I really think that?"
No, because the today's woke won't be tomorrow's woke, and that's the whole problem.
Yeah,
the woke culture is here and now. You will move. It's the zeitgeist and all this shit. It will change because it does, and you will no longer belong to it.
Yeah, because the next generation will have completely different opinions, and all the woke people will be the old fuddy-duddies. That's how life works.
I'm offended by your opinion. You can't have it. I'm offended.
That's why, and
I'm of a generation where I would feel like anyone tells me that, go fuck yourself. I'll think what the fuck I want. You won't tell me.
And what's wrong with being offended?
Yeah, I respect your right to be offended.
No, I don't. Right. Very, very true fact. I don't know if the votes have gone in yet or if anyone's even fucking listening anymore. For me, if you say something or you do something, you act a certain way or don't act a certain way, that's you. All right. If that's you and someone has a problem with you, then great, they have a problem with you. Go away. Deal with it yourself. Fine. Do not then associate other people with X, Y, or Z and categorize people based on what you think is right, because it's not. That is like a fucking hell, we are going deep. That is almost like a new level racism. That is like you're in this box now, you twat. I don't like you, or I don't like what you say. You can't do that. You cannot do that. The reality is respect, like you say, other people's opinion, thoughts. That's the way to do it.
Yeah, and also by having those things saying, right, you're in that box and I'm just going to excommunicate you now, you're stopping that person from being able to learn and maybe hear new ideas and change their opinion about things.
Do you know what? As you get older, and I'm not going to lie about my age, I am actually 29. The fuck are you laughing at? Twat.
Yeah, Chandler.
Sorry?
Yeah, the reality is, right, as you do get older, the less fucks you give about all this bollocks. And these people that are so hyped up are not that age. And I dislike my father very much. And I mean, I haven't spoke to him in 14 years, right? the one thing that I do hold back on that he said that I do appreciate is, you know what it's like to be your age, you don't know what it's like to be my age. And when you've got that idea, that experience, that lifetime, you then understand, actually, yeah, I need to sit back and look at it from a different thing before I start acting.
Yeah.
Anyway, how's the voting going?
Yeah, it's sit and think about something, just don't instantly react, which is what's happening these days. So yeah, so it is looking unanimously as proper cunty.
Yeah,
we are proper cunty, yeah, absolutely. But the thing is, we all have opinions, as we've just said. We've all got opinions, but the thing is, with age and experience, you can make a decision or a retort faster than someone else, because you have already looked at half of this and gone, maybe this. You've got that in you. I think people who take offense to things need to ask questions of themselves first.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm not being funny, and I will be rude on your stream, Mark. I do apologise to you guys here. If Mark called me a cunt, I'd be like, maybe. Maybe. In what context do you mean?
For me to call you a cunt, Paul, it'd be a term of endearment. So
yeah, well, again, we live in a different generation, aren't we? I mean, at the end of the day, if you walk up to someone you don't know and say, "All right, cunt," well, absolutely, they might go, "Hang on a fucking minute," but in the right context, said with a smile, it's a different thing.
Yeah, everything is context, and like I said, it's the old saying of what I saw a comedian say about it, goes, when did sticks and stones stop being relevant? It's like when you've got to get to an age where people saying things to you and at you, you're just like, yeah, whatever, you just say something to me.
Listen, mate,
that's your choice.
I feel bad for the kids these days, and I'm not being flippant about it. There are kids now saying, "I've been bullied online and it's seriously affecting me." That's their modern day. You know, going back years, that is bullied in the playground and someone kicking off with you and all the rest of it. It's the modern day equivalent. Now, I kind of understand that, but however, at the same time, I would say that, you know what, when you are stood next to someone, have they got the balls to say the same thing? Will they act the same way? Same as road rage and all that bullshit. Someone cuts you up. All right, you can flip me a bird right now. What if I follow you? What do you do then? If I see you in the supermarket, are you going to push me out of the way like you did on the road? No. It's respect. And that's the problem. It is respect of other people. It's a negative.
It is. The internet age has brought on people saying things with seemingly without consequence, which means they don't think about it before they say it. Whereas when you're in front of someone, you want to say something, you think about it first.
Yeah, well, I would quote Mike Tyson, not word for word verbatim, but he actually said something on one of his posts probably 12 months ago. The internet's great. It's entitled people to say to other people, go fuck yourself without being stood in front of them. Yeah. And that's the issue you've got. People are so brave behind a screen, behind a fucking car window, everything else. Stop it. If you stood next to someone, would you show them that level of disrespect? No. Well, don't do it online. Don't do it in your car. You know, no, it's wrong.
Yeah.
Anyway, how's the voting going?
It is the voting went, and it has gone in firmly into proper country.
Yeah, it's down at the bottom there. Look, there you go.
Good.
Well, awesome. Look at that. Well, considering we didn't have any content, we're almost at 10:30.
You did quite well.
Sorry, I have gobshited a little bit.
Hey, that's all right.
Right.
Why we asked you on.
Oh, fucking don't use me. I'm going for a piss now.
Oh, okay. All right then. We go in. So
we're going.
We're
done.
Okay. All right.
I'll sit down.
You can wait. I don't want to puddle on the
tie a
floor.
knot in it.
I respect your opinion, Chandler. I will wait for you.
No, seriously, I don't want to puddle on the floor.
Chandler, listen, I will wait for you to tell me it's okay to go.
Okay.
I respect your proclaiming opinion.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, the bell hasn't gone yet, and the bell, it's not for you. It's for me.
Is that the end of the bell?
Mm-hmm. So yeah, we are at the end of the lesson. So
Thank you.
so thanks for watching. We'll maybe be back next week, depending whether it's like 50 degrees or whatever. We might not be. Just depends. We just kind of make this shit up as we go.
If our old bodies can't hold up anymore. I'm talking specifically about me and Chandler here.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
Glad you clarified that, Dave.
I would want to make sure I target the correct group. It's fine.
Yes.
I identify as not as old as you, so stop it.
Yeah,
that's fine.
Did you notice how I put the old folk at the top and the young uns are underneath?
Yeah, well, absolutely. I mean, listen, I don't want to be offended because I am only in my late 20s by you old fucks.
Me too.
But do please respect my opinion that you are old fucks, okay?
Yeah.
No, that's fine. I respect your opinion of that as well. And with age, you will learn that you're wrong. That's fine.
Maybe I will. But I've got at least 20 years to go. So
how was it?
I'm actually going to piss myself.
You're not far off.
Really? Okay. Yeah, we're just hanging this.
Oh.
So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Come on, Mark, do it.
Adios, motherfuckers.
Bye. This is the bit where I have to push the button, isn't it? Hang on, I can't wave and push the button.
Press it a few times.
There you go.
End it and hit mute.
Hit the mute button. Oh, hang on. Mute button. There it is.
VTUK